one of the things about now, we're in a place we've never been before. And it gives you time to think. It gives you time to focus on what's really important. A lot of people are hunkering down and just waiting for time to pass. But there are some people who've decided to look at their lives. I know that I'm one of them. I decided to look at my life and emerging out of this time that we have. My goal is not to be the same. My goal is to emerge from this being stronger, being more capable, educating myself, having a clear vision of what I want to do and how I can finish strong in my life. I don't just want to whimper out. I want to finish strong. I want to make a big impact. What about you? The motivational message for you is about rethinking your life. My daughter, Dr. Ona Brown, she always says that gifts are from God, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about my life. I've been traveling around the world speaking for 5 decades. You learn, you earn, you pass it on. And this message is not for everybody. I want to be clear. I'm very aware of that. There's some people that they are very happy of spending time playing video games, and that's fine. Playing games that give them some sense of interest and mental stimulation. A lot of people are spending the time watching a lot of pornography, and I'm not judging anybody. To each his own. There are people that are watching old football games and baseball games and basketball games and hockey and old championship fights. Mike Tyson when he was Iron Mike, Muhammad Ali, all that, because the studios are not producing any new content right now. So many places are closed. You're limited as to where you can go. And now you've got to spend time in the house. And if you're married or have a significant other or having children, or you have children, it's a different ball game. I'm thinking about a friend of mine. I called her, was just talking to her, and she said, "Be careful what you ask for because you just might get it." And what she was talking about is that, she had been dealing with spending a lot of time by herself in a long distance relationship. And now the partner is home. It's a different thing. How she's yearning to be alone. Frankie Crocker out of New York said, "It's better to be alone than to wish you were." I want you to like this page and share it, because during this time, our goal is to let you know and to convey to you that you have something special. You have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more. And take this as a time to work on you. Take this as a time to focus on you. See this as a moment in time that God has given you to step off the rat race of life and go into the depths of your mind and your spirit and your soul and emerge a different kind of person. Spend time journaling and reading and exercising and meditating and praying and seeking what's next. What's next for me? After all of this, I don't think that things just happen. I believe that they happen just. That there's something for us, for those of us who survive and go on to thrive. We have a mindset that we don't want to be the same coming out of this. If you're fortunate enough to survive this, that you want some radical change. That this could be a major defining moment for you, a day that turns your life around. Like this page and share it, like it and share it. So I want you to start thinking right now, reflecting on your life, and just want to ask you a few questions. Number one, are you satisfied with your life as it is? Are you? Two, is your life giving you what you want? Three, if you had your life to live over again, could you have done more than what you've done thus far? When I ask audiences that, most people agree, yes, I could have done more. I know I could have done more. I've wasted a lot of valuable time. Dr. Marcia Harris told me years ago, if you're going to lose something, lose money. You can recapture that. Don't lose time. You can't get that back. So this is a critical point. This is major point. And a time where you have to be mindful and make good choices that will allow you to be here. So I'm going to ask you another question. What's your strategy for being here? They're saying that going out and being in crowds, that makes you vulnerable and exposes you to the coronavirus. But some people don't care. They don't believe that. They say, I'm not going to be locked up. I ain't paying no attention to that. I'm going down to the beach and we're going to have a good time. Well, I'm going to a party and we're going to have a real good time. Well, I'm going to a wedding, or I'm going to go out with my friends and we're just going to hang out. We're going to have Corona parties. Okay. Okay. All right. To each his own. My mother always said, oh Lord, help me keep my nose out of other people's business. I'm talking to the dreamers. I'm speaking to the people that are rethinking their lives. I'm talking to the people who said to themselves, this just can't be it for me. There's got to be more. And I'm going to take this time and use it productively to create something special, to mark this time, to come out of it being a different kind of person. I'm going to take this time to acquire some knowledge or some skill. I have a friend of mine, and he, Jerry, he spent this time creating some products that he can sell. Created some new products. He has the ability to do that, did some research on it, and decided to do it. I have a friend of mine named Tawana Williams. Tawana was born with no arms. She wrote a book called Unarmed But Dangerous. I wrote the foreword for it. She has one leg shorter than the other, married to Toby. And she creates colognes and a variety of other things. When this is all said and done, new innovations, new products, new businesses will come out of this time from a few number of people. What are you going to create? What are you going to do with the time that you have left on the planet? You know, in my book, and if you don't have it, you can go to Amazon and get it, called You've Got to Be Hungry. During this time, I completed the book. Thank God to my daughter, Dr. Ona Brown, and Janine, and Odidra, and Terry. So many people contributed to me. Brett Cave helped me to get this together. Celeste Johnson, my business partner. help to bring it to fruition. And the introduction, I talk about buried treasures. Buried treasures. Miles Monroe, the great Miles Monroe, he often talked about robbing the cemetery of your greatness. Don't take your ideas, your talents, and your abilities and your dreams to the cemetery. Miles is a prolific speaker. But I wrote here, and the title of the book, you can get it on Amazon, called You've Got to Be Hungry. And the people that come out of this, and trust me this, coming out of this, the thousands, the millions of jobs that are being lost, the businesses that are being closed, the economy being disrupted, that leadership that's in a state of confusion, you don't know who to believe, you don't know which way to turn. The people that will emerge victoriously are the people that are hungry